Hello, welcome to Not Dead Yet's Music Swap. I'm Dan.
I'm Lee, hey.
And this is our weekly game that we're playing where I recommend music to Lee, Lee recommends music to me, and then we go away and cry a bit and come back and talk about it.
Yeah.
So last time we were on, Lee, you gave me the new Pornographers Mass Romantic, and I gave you
Monster Alley Beyond the Sea.
So, how did you fare? Let me preface this though by saying that I'm basically grooming you, as I mentioned last time, not in a sexual way, but grooming you to like jazz / funk / hip hop.
Yeah.
And I love this album, and for a long time this was planned for many moons down the road.
Yeah.
But I didn't think of anything that week, so I had to bring it forward significantly. So let me preface it by saying that.
Right.
How did you get on?
Now, I really like this exercise. I really like it. Gives me an opportunity to listen to stuff that I wouldn't listen to or even be aware of. But I think with this album, you gave me way too much credit.
Oh, right, really?
It was... Do you know what, right? I'm not even going to say I don't like it.
Yeah.
It just felt pointless.
Oh, really?
Really, I listened to it. I could only listen to it 3 times, and I was just like, I'm just glad it's done and out of the way.
Wow, really?
I'm not going to go and say that I hate it. I just could not care less.
Okay.
Like, I listened to it, and I listened to a lot of this stuff on to and from work.
Mm.
And I'd put it on, and then I'd get like, I don't know, 10 minutes, whatever, on the tube or up the road, and I'd be then going, okay, so what do I want for dinner tonight? I've got to do this when I get into work. That. And then I'd be like, oh shit, I'm still listening to this. It just...
But that's the point of it, though.
It just went into background, and I just instantly forgot about it, forgot it.
Yeah, I think that is kind of the point, though.
I put them on speakers as well, so I thought I'm going to give it a bit of a go on a stereo.
Yeah. And
so I had speakers with it, so it wasn't just in my headphones. And again, it's just like, can I be bothered to listen to this?
The only thing I kind of expected your reaction to be that. I'll be honest. The only thing that made me think that there was a chance that you might like it is that it's got this weird kind of hula vibe to it. In a kind of like, I could imagine that would be, it is meant to be textural. It's not meant to be something that you sit down and listen to, I think.
I can imagine it being like played on, synced quite a lot. I actually put it on, like, we spoke earlier about an exhibition of a friend of ours. So he had an exhibition, and he was like, oh, Lee, do you put some music on? I was like, oh, I don't like that. I don't like when people ask me to do that, because inevitably I'll put something on, nobody likes it.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, let's try this. You know, it could be cool background sort of music. And honestly, within 2 tracks, I was just like, no, I'm going to turn it off. Wow. It really, I just felt like, yesterday I went to listen to it again. I thought I'll give it a 4th time. Yeah. And I listened to about 10 minutes and went, I just can't be bothered. Cannot be bothered. It wasn't like I had the hate, like with Tom Waits, we had he was like, oh my God, and didn't do any, he didn't make me angry. I don't hate it.
Just nothing.
It just does absolutely.
Just apathy.
It's and I think that's worse.
Yeah, no, that is
because
worse.
It doesn't even. You
can't even be bothered to be angry about it,
because like some of the stuff we've listened to, you've given me to, I've really enjoyed. Some of it, but what I think, the stuff that I haven't necessarily enjoyed, I think I've said is like, I would like to revisit this some point down the road.
Yeah.
This I just like, if I had it on CD, it would never see the light of day again.
Wow.
Like maybe some point down the road I will appreciate it. But I kind of wanted to like it.
Yeah.
Like when my first listen.
No, I kind of expected that to be your reaction. I'll be honest. I did kind of think there's a 95% chance that you would just be like, what?
Yeah. No, that was it. It was just like, and I was kind of disappointed, because I like having like an opinion about music, and particularly I do like this kind of exercise we're doing, and like when you said to me like last time, I was like, oh, this was actually for down the road. Yeah. I thought that kind of made me go, no, I'm gonna like. I'm gonna make sure.
I'm gonna fucking show you.
Yeah. But it was just like. But the thing is, like, a lot of the stuff I've listened to that you give me, it's like, no, I want to listen to it, and I was like, no, I want to give this a chance, and there'll be certain tracks I'll pick out. Yeah. And this was just like first listen. I was like, wow, that was a waste of. Yeah.
And I think, okay, so if you haven't listened to it, and you should probably go away and listen to this, because it is great, despite what Lee thinks of it. The thing is, though, it is very repetitive. It's instrumental. It's mesmeric. It's not meant to be something that's strident, that grabs your attention. It's very... I mean, it's something that I will sit down and listen to because I like it, but it's got this really strange kind of... It's a very strange mix of sounds. It's almost like being being locked in a kaleidoscope with 3 tons of Haribo.
See, that sounds fun.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. I do find it fun. So
it sounds like more.
But also, to counteract the Haribo, you've also been given a hell of a lot of diazepam, and so you're just going to mong out in a kaleidoscope. I think if you're a smoker, as in you're smoking some doobies, you'll probably like it a lot more.
For me, it felt like I was stuck in a lift with a kind of like slightly conking out air conditioning unit.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the sort of like, not that, it's like, there's some air in here, which is kind of making it slightly less cold, less warm.
Yeah, I mean, I can totally get it.
Yeah, I was disappointed. I kind of wanted to like it.
Yeah, I mean, I really like it, but I can understand why people would find it to just be like wallpaper. Invisible almost.
Yeah, and
I can understand why people might react to it that way, but I really like it. So, okay, well, I think you're redressing the score here. Then I think. Okay, so you gave me the new Pornographers Mass Romantic. Now, I listened to it 3 times straight away when you gave it to me, and I had a very similar reaction to what you're talking about.
Oh, really?
It felt like just generic indie to me.
Right, okay.
And it sounded like a poor man's Dandy Warhols. So something like, Whizzer and Chips Liechtensteins.
Right.
It didn't really grab me. However, when I listened to it again, I listened to it twice this morning, just to refresh myself, and enjoyed it much more.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
It's really strange. So that would have been, the 4th and 5th listings of it.
Okay.
And on the 4th listing, I was like, actually, I don't mind that now. And I think the familiarity that had been built up from the first 3 listings enabled me to enjoy it more in some way. Having said that, I still think largely it's just sort of generic indie pop.
I can see that sort of reaction. Yeah. I can see. I mean,
and it really does sound like the Dandy Warhols.
I can see what you mean. Yeah, it's.
But there are a few tracks on there that I really like. So I really like Mass Romantic.
Yeah.
I really like Mystery Hours.
Yeah.
The Body Says No, and I think it's the Mary Martin Show. Mainly, it seems to me though that the tracks I like. Is there a girl that sings?
Nico Case. She's it's a Canadian supergroup, if you want to call it that.
So it seems to be that when she sings, I like the song.
Right. Okay.
And when the guy sings, I kind of don't care. His voice is just, it's good, it's fine. His voice sounds a little bit, it made me think of Ash a little bit.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that, but I can see I can see where you're coming from.
So it's patchy at best, this album. And the tracks that I do like, I kind of like. I wouldn't say that I think they're amazing, but I do like them.
It's sort of thing you probably wouldn't go back and listen to it.
No, probably not. No, and I'm not sure that I would be. I didn't feel the urge. Maybe out of my natural sort of nosiness and curiosity, I might look at their other albums and just skip through them.
Yeah.
But I don't feel compelled to go and skip through them.
I mean, this album I stumbled across. I mean, they've had about 6 albums. This is the only one I've listened to, so I'm not quite. I mean, they're a Canadian supergroup made up of members. Or Nico Case, she's like a solo artist.
Okay.
I think she has country tinges to her stuff. I'm not hugely familiar. There's also members of Swan Lake, Destroyer, a couple of others that I'm not familiar with. And this album was the first album, came out in 2000. I mean, I stumbled across it when I used to write for music magazine. Yeah. The office was having a bit of clear out of all the CDs in there, and I just saw it and I thought, that could be interesting. And I got home and I listened to it and I loved it. It's not an album that I've been listening to like every month. For years. And it's an album, it's very indie, like if you like, I think they're like number 2 in kind of Canada after like Arcade Fire is in indie. Not indie royalty, but do you know what I mean? And it was
surely number 3 after Bare Naked Ladies.
Ugh. Right. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. So I really like it, but yeah, it's kind of like you know, I can see like hints of like those Beatlesy, you know, Bowie in there.
Yeah, there's
Big
a little
Star,
bit of Beach Boys in there as well. Yeah.
You know, so if those sort of things, if you like your jangly indie, you'll probably like it.
Yeah, if you like the Dandy Warhols, you're definitely going to like it.
But do you like the Dandy Warhols?
Not particularly.
I've only got 13 Tales from Over.
I think as a young man, I was fascinated by the keyboard player playing topless a lot.
Right, so
but
music was so secondary.
Yeah, but that was about their main appeal to me. I think.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, 13 Tales from Bohemian is a really good album. I really love it.
Yeah.
It's famous one was got like Bohemian Like You, but all the other tracks are really good as well. Like really, really good. Like I love it.
I think if you like them, you're really going to like this because they're very, very similar.
Yeah. I can stay. It's the same territory. I wouldn't necessarily put them together. But there you go.
So I think that's definitely a win for you this week. I would say.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of okay. So that levels the score at 1-1.
Right. Okay.
Okay, what have you got for me this week?
I'm gonna go with Bauhaus and the album.
God, really?
And the album Mask.
Bauhaus is in the German art school, design school.
Yeah.
Bauhaus Mask.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the band at all?
Nope.
Okay.
I know Bauhaus as being a design school, so I think I knew they were a band, but mainly I know that because of that sort of design movement. So I am now deciding in my head what I'm going to give you, and I think I will give you. Okay, I'm going to give you Black Sheep.
Okay.
A wolf in sheep's clothing.
That sounds like something I may not like.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so that's it for us. We will put all links and whatever business on the screen and on the YouTube thing. And we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye.